Alright, I'm sure I'm able to stream again. At least you guys can hear me. I have myself muted here. But anyway, welcome back to another case scenario. I think we should go ahead and start getting done. And oh yeah, just letting you know, today we're gonna try to see if we can get Agito up to 5, or maybe more than that, depending. I don't know Hibiki much, because I have not watched the full series yet. So I'm not gonna bust my kneecap for it. But we'll try. We'll try to do something here. Oh, you guys are dead. You should not be having protectors. I might also drift in and out, just to let you know, because of course of how bad my inside life is. Because of it, not you guys' fault. It just happens to be that I have the most inconvenient timing of when people decide to want to talk to me. And I also have to focus on this, so you guys might catch me off guard with just trying to survive this stuff. Oh crap! There's a ton of people here. Eventually, when we get to decade, we're definitely gonna be going for the high road. Normally, I need to have I would just go ahead and go up to the moment, but I can't because if I do, then yeah. Here, let me go and put these rider chips in. Let me go and put this away. I saw you coming. I saw you coming for that butt. All right. I'm good stuff. Now we have about 2 of these guys. And we can use this to make Trinity form, which is basically 10 times better. Alright, let's see. Seeds of Agito. We need to craft this dude in here. And then this. Yeah, no. Oh, this is one of the guys that will summon these. Alright. Now let's go ahead and do some more. I should probably sleep so the thunder. I forget that I'm still human at the end of the day. I am the monster, you fools. Like, literally am. Alright, so, good news, guys. I'm able to talk now. Because of one other reason. Basically, my friend decided to say, I'm done chatting for today. So, I'm able to focus completely on what's going on. So, I guess while I'm here, I guess I want your guys' feedback to see what you can say. Because I know there's plenty of Kamen fans that have a lot of different opinions on moments of Kabuto and other stuff. I got into Kabuto ever since, but I don't know about you guys. I'm just asking. Same thing goes for the other stuff that you see here till this day. I'm not going to let y'all down. I'm going to literally ask you guys to see what you can do for now. Alright, there we go. Shiny Agito. I don't get a lot of power, but I do get this for combo. And believe yourself, yeah, I only get the high amounts. So how much do I do just for a punch? Yeah, not so much. Let's see, I have an idea. Hold on. Why don't I just take one little block, do this, and do this. I now have the high ground, you guys. Great. They are still able to punch my butt. I have fire resistance. I'm surprised they don't have like a flame body. I think it would be better if I had the uncle to do this all, but I feel like once I get another Archito, then game over because then I have to fight him actually. And this will take me a little bit unless that's his weapon. Reminds me of that scene from Kuga where like he had to punch a bunch of monsters just to get one moment done. There we go. I wonder if there's a way to make a burning Agito primordial stone. The only way to get it, I believe, is through Kamen Rider's another Agito. Which is basically just Agito, but way more powerful. And there's no way to craft that, so we're gonna have to beat up another Agito here. To prevent me from using this guy too much, I'm just gonna wear the Agito fit, and well, not the Agito, the Kuga fit, and then I'm gonna start punching these leopards out of their business. I'm also gonna need to find more food eventually when I have a chance. Look at that. A big group of death. There we go. And look at that. It's like I'm punching through butter. I like this form a little better since it's kind of faster and more efficient. But the downside is that I'm supposed to be using all the riders and not you know. Well dang. I already got the thing without using the whole thing. Alright, once you do this and this boy. And then let's replace with Agito. Dude. I almost died there. That was literally my final resting place. I do like it when you have like a regeneration type of system in the game. It's more fun that way, and plus, when you finally reach a full power goal, you're kind of just overpowered to the level. Alright, there we go. Now, I believe Ryuki's the next one to go through. I guess another question I should ask you guys what your favorite Ryuki character is. Like for example, mine is particularly Ryuga because of how sinister he looks. I'm a big fan of black because I mean, if I take off my Amadam, you can kind of tell what my character is. It's full of black and white. But at the same time, like, it's also because when I made this, when I saw him, he's basically just very cool and sinister. Like, the fact that his eyes are a little red is like my favorite. I don't know Ryuga much, but I just know that he's like a parallel version of our character, our main character, but he's way sinister and look. Like, he's like someone who will do anything to win, kind of thing. I don't know what he is or something. If you guys want to tell me down in the chat, you can. But for now, that's that's the one I do know from Ryuki that I like a lot. And for Kuga, they're a really obvious answer. It's literally right in your face. I say that because, you basically are just given the answer already when you're first time. Alright, there we go. Remove these. Alright, let's do that. I'm getting real close to losing all my wood, so I might want to reconsider on regrowing the batch. Alright, now it's time to grow for Agi, well, not Agito, but Ryuki's power. And I believe in 5 we get the ability to basically to fly, so eventually I will not need the power of anything to help. I am just placing it all over the place. There we go. Alright, let's place this on top, and place redstone block. I do apologize on leaving you guys. I already got Dragon or Sword that. Oh dang. Something cool with that, it shows through glass, which is what I like. Oh, link vents. I'm gonna need it eventually. Wait, did I? I already got the survive one. I'm gonna be mega into getting Ryuki later. The hard part is not getting the card for Ryuki. It's the fact that there's so much content into this one part that it's crazy. Like, you have to make sure that you get enough cards just to craft everything. The good thing is that I will be able to turn the Ryuki survive. Like, I'm not joking, you guys. Let me show you something. Let me get to Ryuki's character slot. Like, we're starting to get to the armor, that's a good sign. Like, precisely here. You see this? In order to get the armor, you need to get this, which is the advent. And in order to get the advent, you need to basically get the card with contract cards. So you're basically just required to put. You basically need about maybe 8 contract cards each just to make it work. So in reality, you're gonna need a lot of mining just to make sure you don't screw up. And I'm not like complaining or anything. That is just something I thought I would mention. It's lore accurate, so I'm just saying that with complete assurity, letting you guys know that this could lead to something like that happening. Also, it's becoming night in the game. I've got to sleep. Or monsters will spawn, and I am forced to live in that. Also, I didn't realize I got the achievement Ultimate Darkness. I wonder why this one villager is not becoming a vampire yet. Must have a reason to stay human for a good long time. Oh shoot, did I put I think I put the card vents. Now if you guys know the times of how much we need, or if you can count, let me know. Because this is a live stream, not a video. I like live streaming because these are faster and they give me better reaction time. Alright, did I get Dragoner or no? I don't think I got Dragoner yet. I did get this, Ryuta, which is not. I guess I got Manta's advent card beforehand. Oh, Dragoner, finally. And here's what I'm about to talk about. See, we need that much advent just for this one card. Come on. Yeah, contract card. Oh, heck yes. And look at that. Now we add this, and then we add this little. Where did I play? I think I instantly bring that. Oh, wait, there it is. There we go. I didn't know you keep the Ryuki advent card for later. Look at that. We now have a Ryuki card. We're going to need some contracts anyway. But now we need to make them the rest of the contracts. Alright. I have more. You don't need to worry about me. I actually have more events. I technically have the deep slate stuff. So I just need more wood. How much will I have? Yeah, I'm gonna need more, so give me a second for y'all. The real issue is not you know, it's the fact that I'm gonna constantly need more wood just to form these things. And there's no such thing as a free wood, you know. Also, I should probably rip out that tree. Alright, there we go. One log. And then one activation tool later. This is how we're gonna get so much wood in such a short period of time. And there we go. I should probably eventually upgrade to a diamond or something pickaxe. The interesting fact is that you can still make more items like this. Wow, technically you can make more of these technically if you are really good with making this stuff work. There we go. I'll probably do one more stack replica. That's how we can make sure that we have stacks. Because if we don't, then we're kind of done. I eventually need to find a new area where it's like perfection almost for me. Come on, tree, give me all the goods. I'm getting rid of this tree. It's kind of annoying me. It's getting in my way of perfections. There we go. Now it's going to be slowly deteriorating since there's not a lot of wood left. I stood correct. Now it's no longer going to regrow. It's going to just stay there lonely. Hmm. Let's find a much more less deadery place for good reason. I also added something called hole filler if you guys want that to be shown later. How much trees are here? Wait, is that a different structure? That looks like a different structure. Oh wait, these are something. It's Toby orange black seeds. I'm trying to get away from the forest fence, you know. Oh, okay, then that explains the werewolf attack. I kind of added a werewolf mod a while ago, so that also explains why I'm sort of, you know. No way. No way this spawned. You guys don't know what that is, but I do. This should be perfect for getting the for getting basically the whole thing done with. So basically what I'm doing a 4x4, and then I'm just going to make it go 3 blocks up. Well, technically a 4x4, but since I already made the base, it's now technically a 3x4 in a way. Since I need to add 3 other stuff. Doing this as a camera is trippy. I will have to eventually probably make this without the suit because in order to make sure I have efficiency, yeah, I had like strength, jump boost, resistance, so I'm gonna have to trust myself on taking the suit off for a bit. Or I could just disable it with a little bit of reusing power. Bruh, what's with the werewolf wanting your face? It's not like you have to give them the space. Also, there you go, that should help for now. I think this will be very helpful with disabling my power and reactivating my power. Now you may be saying I'm being dumb by doing it like this, but you're about to see what I'm about to do anyway. This is my way of filling it up. or my way of getting the blocks built. I need for some food at this point in the game. I wasn't even looking after that, and you guys thought I wanted it? I did not want any of that smoke. There we go. Now we're just doing this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this then. I don't have any additional powers, and I don't want to be dealing with a whole bunch of people who want to murder me. Since I did not intend for this. Alright, there we go. One log. Watch your whole world sink before your very eyes. Oh, there's a dead man. That's not nice. I barely have the power to hold relative ease with others. So now you guys can do the alternate map of what I just did. With this one little change in power, I now just developed a whole bunch of logs. Alright, now I just need to figure out how to do this part. I had a feeling while carving that would happen. Let's see, I can defend myself for a little bit here. Alright, let's eat some of this. I know raw flesh is a doobie response, but it at least gives me some health. Alright, hurry up before that guy seems to come here and tries to slap me. There was one scene in Super Sentai that was just super funny, where the guy was like something. I'm had to clean up my inventory anyway in this game, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting to the point to where I'm about to lose all my stuff. Well, not lose all my stuff, but it's apparently that, you know. Alright, now let's move this away. Now I have a cyclone part just in case I want to look for that. Alright, move this in. I have enough wood to count me for any time. I just need to move this over, move this over. Now I'm not made of money, so I think I should eventually make a one big giant iron block and mine that part and make a giant load. Because that's something I think will make more sense. Also, I need to find more little critters to get my food. But it's clear that I need something. Also, I think, yeah, one-shot things now. I need to definitely or I need to somehow develop or get something. Or maybe I should, instead of stop punching things and eating it immediately, I need to start cooking it. Because I am definitely trying to be a mother load of just annoyance for anyone. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a beehive here. Hmm. Let me check to see if this thing's working. Yeah, I'm still streaming. That's a good sign. Wait, it just I both can already make Title and Joker. Calm down. We're not in order yet. I need to first off get Decade done with next, then that can happen. And I believe Kiva afterward. So I'll try to get some of this done, and then we're gonna focus on getting, the rest. Because once we get to the next, then I'm gonna be able to beat everything up. Even Romance, I think I can kill. Also, you're probably wondering how I know the name of the kaiju already. Well, I just learned off of them over time. That's one thing I know about them. Same thing, I learned the Orthodox names eventually after watching Five. When we first watched Kamen Rider, well, I'm talking about mainly when me and someone else watched it, we were so confused because we didn't watch the original, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to watch the original to get the context of people that you watch. But here we are. I think we're almost done with getting this thing shrunken down. Yeah, we have about this layer, and then boom. So basically, I chopped down about a stack in 40, so, well, some stacks in the 40. I think it's about 4 stacks, and then that happens. So yeah, we're gonna be loaded with a whole bunch of logs. Let's take this out, and then boom. We're gonna need another. We're gonna need like another pickaxe. Well, axe here. All right, let me use a little bit of wood to make some iron blocks because we don't have any iron. Well, too much log. Well, we do have log. I just don't want to use all of them to make iron because I think iron will also be a key ally to us eventually because I say that with 100% honest because one other reason. Just like how things are made, you kind of just need to make sure that piece of redstone, a bit of this, and this. It actually looks cool when you look at it. I will tell you, if you had a survival world and you made a big hole of glass, it's a magical journey to look through. I need to also upgrade eventually to netherite someday. That's how whenever I do make this work, it will look pretty cool. I also need to work on the full bottle version of Genius later on. Well, I don't need to make Genius, I just need to activate it with something. I think I surround it with chips. Oh yeah. I know build, just so you guys know, so yeah. Alright, let's get back there. I'm on my way. I did all this just to get to this point. Also, your werewolves deeply need to stop going after your booty. They are hungry for the butts. Oh, great. Let's see, put this back for now. Let's, put the shears away for now. Those two. So let's see, let's chop down all that wood. So let's go ahead and, wait, shoot. I put all the wood back. Let's take away one piece of wood. Let's start crafting. Oh, wait, no, I didn't need a crafting after that. I need to do this with the axe. I'm having some brain fog. Here, one minute. And here, one minute. Boom. More stuff to me. Alright. You do not want to do this for me. I am very impatient. Get me in there. Stop sleeping on it. Give me the bed. Alright, there we go. Now since I got a new axe and everything, I am prepared to start chopping down trees. Well, logs. Imagine life was just easier like this, where you can just chop down logs and just be free. And we're about done. Alright, let's warm this up. And now let's go ahead and let's go and do what we need to do for a long, long time. Here we go. Alright. Here, let's go and refuel the fuel. And there we go. Eventually I think I should make a cow farm of some sort. Unless I want to become a vampire, but then that'll be something. I think I should remotely just go off of becoming a writer and then transform. Because a werewolf is very different in this story. I will say something about Kamen. It feels incomplete inside, but this may just also be a weird coincidence. But for me, some writer should have felt like they went to someone else after they died, like a passing to the torch. Kind of like how Delta kind of got passed on to that Wicked writer and then got passed on to another guy. It just felt like Kamen duped us in some ways. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just paying my respect in any way possible. Oh yeah, let me make wrap pants or pantaloons and a head. Oh, we can make crabs now. I think there's a rumor that crab always whoever gets crab is now a pun that someone died all the time. Which would make it funnier if it wasn't more for being so sad. Oh my god, this is a card stack piece. It's kind of tragic at the same time when you think about it, but at the same time, like, if the guy's like a corrupted a-hole, like, the dude deserves to kind of just be wasted and go down. Revolution. Alright, here we go. We got some stuff. Once we get about Fight or Copytail or somewhere, we're gonna start getting more efficient. Ready to go. And now let's go and get the rest of this thing. wait, is that the B sector? If so, then I don't know. Well, not the B sector, but some type of B. Glance wave. For a second there, I thought I saw the B sector. Because, it just had an icon up. Or maybe I'm just tripping. I'm probably just tripping at the end of the day. Oh wait, does Blade come after UBT, or I'm probably gonna have to look at the mod listing to see if I'm correct, because I believe after 5 is Blade, Hibiki, and then Kabuto. Of course, I ran out of storage. Let's go and get some 8 of these, and then convert it into this. There we go. Now, put this label here, and then boom. Let's see. The next is Rio Truthers, right? And I have 8, and I have about enough strength to probably. And I don't have enough strength, but I do have enough to beat into the ground. No way, I just got on Delta's mission. Mission memory? Yeah, mission memory. And bro, I already have enough to make enough. How much do they produce? Yeah, I love beating these guys to the corner because then I can feel like a big bully. Oh, great. Of course. I got the blaster memory. That was my second try, jeez. Well, that was an interesting concept. A second try, so I got some insane luck. Alright. I barely already gone by the mission form. I have a blaster form, but then that just helps me with getting Excel. Well, getting blaster form, and then I need to get Excel. Excel's like my confirmed cannon, but I also am just probably salty. Let me guess, once you turn halfway, you start to go caught up. Oh yeah, there's something called Paradise, so I can look through that if I wanted to. Yeah. I just think first. Now time to really become the true spy. What I love this spy just like mission memories were shaped like circuits almost, because think about it. It kind of looks weird when you put it into a crafting table now that I think about it. I just think that will look like a cool concept eventually when 5 gets to it. And boom. Which honestly, there's nothing to it besides we get fly and a lot of boost. Like, look at the jump boost and haste. Like, I'm pretty sure by just not even trying. We make up for the fact that we don't have strength on our side. Alright, that was kind of unnecessary. Apparently, he asked me for a dream, and my dream is now to kill him. Great. I think. Yeah, he just ran close to my house. Or, in this case, stolen house that I did to him. Does the bad man come out of this stuff, or am I wrong? Do I need to craft, um, do I need to craft a new one now? Or, do I need to craft, Excel? Here we are. Spies. Does it need to be crafted, or no? No. Now, this might answer me a whole bunch. I'm gonna go in creative to see if I can find Kaza, or whatever its name is, because I guess it just becomes a rare drop. What the heck is this dude here? Oh, this is just the same guy that attacked me for no reason. Alright, now, Blade's neck, which is basically the same thing, I just need to beat undead. Oh. Thank you, Arden Garland. Honestly, he deserves this. Bro, you just murdered an iron golem in front of cold blood. Why do you do this to yourself? Rip for Iron Golem at this point. I'm so sorry to have that happen to him. I do think another one might spawn eventually, if unguarded. Hmm. This should do the trick for now. Let's go back. Let's look me some stuff. Early on, I did find these things back then. Clean this. I think you can make these into certain drivers, and then they kind of act as like common riders that you can be. Kind of makes sense, since they are technically, you're technically getting the power, like a low class variant, just for entertainment in the game show. Same thing goes for all the other writers. They're basically low classes until they evolve with different stuff. Precisely one that I liked when we were watching Kamen Rider that got me hooked straight up was probably Kamen Rider Blade. Well, not Blade, but Kamen Rider, mainly Kamen Rider Geeks. There we go. And Zero One too. They were just fun. We watched Zero One after Geeks because it was so good. It even almost made me shed a tear. Not like a woman, but more like a man. It was more like a man tear. I guess that just shows you how much power the Kamen Riders can do. They can make you even shed a tear after some time. You'd be surprised on how much power we have. I want to check to see how long we are been live for because I think about getting somewhere with Bleed might be the greatest option at this point. Because I need to organize and then I need to also beat up Bleed. Let me see. Let's see. Here, let me look on my phone. This the pump they have. So it's almost an hour, guys. If you guys want to watch, I will probably end it here now. I'm gonna add Bleed next. So let me clear up my inventory, grab the stuff we need, and then that's where we're gonna leave. Because I don't want you guys to be here for now. And plus I have a feeling you guys are just gonna watch this like maybe re-recorded, like you're probably gonna watch it eventually, like later on. Think about it. Common error. Alright, there we go. Let me clear up my inventory. We're gonna go into creative. I gotta grab the item for each item. So like for example, I need to grab a bleed or key. Now poppy toe, that's next. That's next. So let's see, and then newborn. Then we'll need to kill every single variant of these. We can also just get more Gaia through some other needs because they drop Dopon. Oh yeah. Now these drop eternal. Well, yummies are something we need. Let's see. If I remember, the next thing afterwards is definitely gonna be oh wait, no, yummies are not next. Same for Weapon X. Yes, that is next, but then we get one piece of Kiva, Bustle, and then it's Deno after, which it's gonna be next afterwards. Yeah, after Kiva, it's basically a Deno. And then I want to show you guys how to make Dano eventually. So this will be like next episode. So it's for now. To kind of give you guys another hint of what's going to happen, I'm going to be doing everything in my power to make all this stuff happen. Because I'm almost getting closer and closer to the first Heisei finish. And you kind of already see me already at 5. So I'll leave you guys with 5. And I hope you guys are ready to rider kick along the way. And remember to exceed charge while you're at it. I know that was a common pun because, 5 is not for doing that. But I will see you guys in another episode or potential, Kamen Rider stuff. Of course, I'll make episode 3 live again too. So if you guys want to see this, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I literally know it. I will also explain. I also love to do this. This is just a Jacob. So bye.